Okay, hello. Hello, everybody. Go up. Oh, see, that's the problem. Okay. So I did poker night. They do it 2 times a year. Oh, that's nice. It's a great first day. Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds great. I'm really excited. I'm excited. The new job seems to be a really good fit. Sapphire, I hope it all goes well. But hi, everybody. Hi. Let's see if I can remember who's here. Jalen, Poke, Sapphire, Jesse, Nuja, Anna, Ionic, hello. Hi, everybody. It's Saturday. It's Saturday and there's a stream. It's how you know something special's happening. 95 gosh, so many. These numbers. These numbers are so high. But yeah, hi. So it's Saturday and I'm hype. Why are you hype, Anna? What's going on? What do you got going on? It's just Saturday, right? I'm joking. Anna and Jazz are doing their Pokemon Pride. Nothing. Anna and Jazz are doing their Pokemon for Pride thing it starts in a little bit, I imagine. We're going to give you access to some of the stuff. That makes sense. Yeah, first day is always like, all right, I gotta figure out what actually didn't get set up properly and make sure I have access to everything and get me the equipment, all that. But yeah, so we're gonna be watching a bunch of the showcases today. I've got the Day of the Devs ready to go. We've got Devolver Digital ready to go. We've got the Wholesome Direct at noon, and then State of Future Play starts at 11. So the thing is, here's the thing. If State of Future Play runs long, we're gonna pause State of Future Play for Wholesome Direct, and then go back afterwards. So we'll see how this goes. And then if anybody has anything that they were excited about from Summer Game Fest, let me know. I know literally nothing about what happened at Summer. That's not true. I don't know nothing. I know the Alan Wake news because that's all I cared about. Everything else, I don't know, something. They announced something, I'm sure, probably. They probably had that guy from Marvel Snap on stage again. I love you. Everybody say bye to Erin. She's got to go do groceries. Bye. Drive safe, baby. I had to unpack my monitors and set them up how I wanted. Wow, they made you unpack your monitors? That's rude. That's rude. Yesterday I was at a sports medicine conference, had to make sure my stream streak continued. So I put the stream on silent during one of the talks. I love that. Aaron, can you get me some Oreos? I don't know the last time we had Oreos. Like, we got Doppelinos. How do you feel about Doppelinos? Helix, hello. Helix, good morning, friend. All right, let's get some of this stuff out of the way. The fuck is that? They're German cream sandwich cookies. Because we do most of our shopping at Aldi's, so we get a lot of tasty. Sounds like imposter Domino's. Yes, hello. Welcome to Doppelinos. And you're like, you guys sell pizza? Yes, only the best pizza. And you're like, German and not Kinder Hippos? I've never seen Kinder Hippos. Never. In all of the years we've shopped at Aldi's. Never. Hey Lex, thank you for the resub. See, I had my headset on. I have my headset plugged in, but not on. So I didn't hear the sound. Helix, thank you so much for the 40-month resub. gosh. Sounds like everyone's favorite Del the Funky Homo Sapien song, Bob Dabalina. You know, I do love a good Del the Funky Homo Sapien song. That's fair. All right. Listen, let's get into it. Why are we goofing? Why do we act like we're here to do anything other than watch game stuff? I opened Nuja. Nuja, thank you for the resub for 14 months. Holy cow, thank you so much. Kira, hello. I opened PGA Tour, Road to the Masters, maybe too much golf game. They didn't even let me make my hair green. Yeah, it's not what you want. It's not what you want. My friend mattcaulder, that's me. That's me. No. Intentionally no. No, I should open it. Stop what I'm doing. Because Ionic needs to fish. Where is it? Where is it even in this list? Because there. It's like, there's just a bunch of demos and scary games and all. I'm like, where the hell is fishing? Oh, goodness gracious. But yeah, so we've got a lot of cool game announcements ahead of us. I'm really, really excited. I'm really, really excited. Like I said, I don't know anything that happened at Summer Game Fest aside from the Alan Wake news. I haven't had a chance. I mean, I had a chance to read like Kotaku or something this morning. I didn't. You know? I didn't. I was relaxing. All right. If it was intentional, you don't have to. Here's my thought. Here's my thought about it. Here's the way I used to think about it. Hi, everybody. Here's stream thoughts with mattcaulder. I used to be like, you know, I got to make sure that like when we're doing these reactions that like it's clean so that people can see what's happening. If people want to see what's happening, they can go watch a not like they can go just watch the direct feed video, right? They're here to see me and by extension, y'all react and talk about what's happening on stream or, you know, what's happening in the thing. So yeah, I don't care. Guess what? There's going to, if you want to fish during the thing, fish during the thing. I might make it a little smaller because it's covering like a big portion. We'll just shrink that square down a little bit, but that's my thoughts. Thoughts done. I was doing it because of all the resubs. No, I get you. Oh no, actually, you made me think about that, Ionic. Thank you. I didn't even see, you had to say it for me to think of it. That's how bad I am at streaming. All right. Am I planning to play SMT5 Vengeance? Yes, I really want to play SMT5 Vengeance. I heard that it takes 80 hours. I really want to play SMT5 Vengeance. So I saw Civ 7 news. I'm hyped. I have no idea what else has been recently announced. Yeah, Civ 7 looks great. Like, more Civ. More Civ is good. Call me base. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. All right. Let's get into it. Because we'll probably have to get through the end of... Okay, couldn't... Okay. Couldn't trim this a little closer, could you? Just... It's fine. All right. Time to sit back and enjoy some indie games. Screenbound looks so good. Screenbound looks so good. If there's anything that, you know, that we see that you're like, oh, hey, this would be really cool to see on stream, you know, just let me know. Let me know in the Discord. I'll build a list of what people are excited for, and we'll see what we can make happen, you know? We played the demo for this. I liked the demo. I really like this game. I like the idea of games that are specific experiences, you know? The demo for this was really fun. Is that a dog? Is that a dog? Every good game has to have a dog.
I have to do the whole thing from the top.
Hot take. Hot take. Every good game has a dog. Dragon Age Origins, dog. It's great. Tim Shaver.
Profit organization whose team of volunteer curators scours the globe for the best in video games for you to enjoy, with a focus on indie developers who are lovely, and you'll get to meet them today as well as enjoy their games.
An optional sidebar for viewing your sound effects options.
Sit back and relax and enjoy.
Yeah, let me know.
Summer Games Fest.
Let's say we'll turn this off for captions. I thought it was Nick Offerman. I see it.
We love Cappy Games.
I see it. Sometimes you're like,
incredible games for 20 years up in Toronto. You might know them for games like Below or Super Brothers Sword and Sorcery, or maybe you know their.
Every good game has a cat in a frog chair that's able to be pet.
Clash of Heroes. Well, if you're in the latter, we're very excited to announce their next great puzzle game.
I'm sorry, they making a new puzzle? Oh, I forgot that Clash of Heroes is on Steam now.
Hi, I'm Eileen from Cappy Games.
And I'm Dan, Cappy's creative director.
We're so thrilled today to be able to give you a first look at what we've been up to at the studio since releasing Grindstone.
Everybody play Grindstone.
Vision Network.
Grindstone rules. Oh no. Oh.
EVN fuses cozy, color-matching puzzle gameplay with deep turn-based tactics to test players in fast-paced online battles.
I want to play this.
It's a 1v1 puzzle battle in the galaxy's most watched sport.
Look at that gay skeleton mage. What the fuck?
Battlevision Network is a spiritual successor to one of Cappy's most beloved classic games, Might and Magic Clash of Heroes.
Yes, this is a great game.
Clash of Heroes puzzle combat.
If you haven't played Clash of Heroes, that game is so good.
Over several rounds, take turns launching attacks by creating color-matched formations with your units. Vertical matches create attackers. Horizontal matches create defenders.
The rapid-fire matches last a couple of minutes. BVN isn't just about dominating matches. BVN teams spend a season vying for the title of champion, and the player community ultimately decides which team takes the crown.
Tad unfortunately named up against
personality and characters, each with its own play.
I think it came out before Clash of Clans.
The Ragtags team, that win shapes the stats, outcome, and narrative events of the season for everyone.
Gameplay is simple enough to jump into, but as you rise in the ranks, you'll unlock new units, each with game-changing.
Thought it was a recent thing. No, it just kind of. I believe it just recently got like an HD remaster.
Captains run the playfield with big personalities and outsized power in the form of
it was on.
Abilities.
I want to say it was on 3DS. I know I played it on 360, but it just got kind of an HD remaster.
Influenced by our own game, Heroes.
Like current release.
By the theatricality and spectacle of Eurovision. Cappy's art team has outdone themselves with a fantastic roster.
This designs are great. Look at these.
Fashion-forward collectible outfits.
Battlevision Network is a live, season-based game with new twists, new characters, fresh rankings, and narrative surprises emerging every season.
Oh.
Also excited to feature a phenomenal soundtrack by our frequent collaborators, the incredible Jim Guthrie and Sam Webster.
Yo, Jim Guthrie music? Yo.
You'll be able to play BVN on mobile, PC, and console, and we'll be announcing more details soon.
We're so thankful to Data Devs a chance to introduce Battlevision Network. I'm grateful to our awesome partners, Netflix. Wishlist the game to join the fun.
Oh, is it a Netflix game? Is it going to be a Netflix game on mobile?
This title comes to us from the Game Bakers, a small studio in Montpellier, France, who claim to make games the same way they cook food, with a lot of love. Their next dish comes to us piping hot, fresh.
Coming soon to stream, mattcaulder, BVN champion.
Quite frankly, give me the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, I love. Oh,
making its gameplay debut today. This is Cairn.
I love the idea of a season-based puzzle like competitive game. That's.
Hi, I'm Emric from the Game Bakers. Maybe you know us for Fury or Haven. Fury was a hack and slash and Haven an RPG.
Oh, I
Both
forgot that.
were
Yeah,
games for
Haven.
freedom. Free to love who you want. Today I'm presenting our next game, Cairn, the final part of our Freedom trilogy. In Cairn, you play an alpinist who's climbing a deadly mountain. You put your life at risk to reach a summit that nobody reached before. You are obsessed by this ascent and you are climbing to free yourself from your own chains. Cairn is what we call a survival climber.
This looks
You have to
intense.
climb, but also survive in the mountain.
Oh.
The climbing is very realistic. You can climb absolutely everywhere as long as you manage to keep your balance and stamina.
Yeah, this
If you're
looks
careless,
like the opposite of Jusant.
Falling, trying again the same route or a completely different route, trying over and over.
I love that view.
To make it, you have to push yourself.
That
go
view
beyond your limits.
rules.
Each wall to climb feels
Can't remember if it's for the Saturn version of the PSP, but it has a translation now. Hell yeah. The original Devil? Hell yeah.
Solo, alpinism as a natural checkpoint device.
I'll have to check that out. I'll have to check that out, Poke.
But you have a limited amount, and using them at the right time is key. Eventually, reaching the top of the wall is extremely satisfying. It's freeing.
I love the idea of climbing a mountain and just screaming at the
Thanks for
sky.
watching, and
So
wishlist the
good.
game to stay tuned.
Max was a bouldering climbing enthusiast. I watched so many hair impressive
Has
videos.
been developing this next game.
Yeah.
in absolute secrecy over the last 3 years. And as a fellow Canadian, I call dibs on introducing it. You may also recognize one of the developers' voices from their wildly popular YouTube channel. From Nanopark Studios and I Am 8-Bit Presents, prepare yourself for, wait for it,
The volume of the vid could be a little higher. Okay, yeah. Crank that up a little bit. How's that? This, okay. Love this. Love this.
Hello there, my name's Brandon.
And I'm Danny, and we are here to show you our game, Pedal Runner.
Oh.
Pedal Runner is a retro-flavored slice-of-life RPG.
Can't see myself playing that climbing game. I'd watch a playthrough.
Delivers pets to people in a city called Sapphire Valley.
Oh my god.
In Sapphire Valley, the company Hannah Pets has developed new devices called Leap Cells to power their newest generation of digital pets by using an unexpected fuel source, flowers.
Leap cells are delivered and installed by specialized couriers known as pedal runners. As a pedal runner, this installation involves planting the cell and calibrating it by performing a sequence of quick and varied mini-games.
If you buy the Sherpa DLC for Karen, you get someone else to play it for you. That's funny.
Once that calibration is complete, the new Hannah pet begins to form. You play as Callie, who's a new recruit in the Pedal Runner program. So,
Look, if you have a link, will you send it to me?
Callie does encounter a few challenges along the way. This from the difficulty of dealing with customers or talking to people in general.
I keep trying to pause Monster Hunter to respond to things. You can't do that, actually.
Fortunately, Callie is joined by their pet companion, Kira.
Kira is unique in that he's an older type of Hanapets, which is a simpler and now obsolete handheld model.
This
So
rules.
with that outdated tech, Kira has some quirks, like his battery isn't always reliable. But he's way more outgoing than Callie, and so he's great to have around when meeting new people.
Xbox thing is tomorrow? Yes, Xbox thing is tomorrow. Hero, hello.
The
How you doing, my
program will
friend?
take Callie and Kira through the 4 unique districts of Sapphire Valley. Along the way, mysterious occurrences will begin to surface, and we will encounter individuals who think that there may be more to uncover about the new Hanapets sensation.
God, just the visuals for this. This rules.
So, you know, it's got motorcycles, robots, there's flowers, there's pets. We tried to really give the story some heart.
My cat still wants to say good morning, so he's lying on.
And thanks for checking out Pet
I feel that. I feel that. Casper does that to me all the time. Yeah, I want to play that. Oh, fuck yeah.
Developed in Shanghai by Pollard Studio, our next game is a dystopian thriller that's as every bit Orwellian as it is Lynchian. It's a tale of temporal technologies, unimaginable body horrors, and psychedelic nightmares. This
Hell yeah.
is Karma, the Dark World.
Oh, yeah, Karma! Oh, this game.
嗨，各位好，我是 Karma the Dark World 的创意总监王永鹤。我们团队月朗工作室来自于中国上海，团队的目标是带给全球玩家有趣且有深度的叙事驱动类游戏。
Jesse, you want to see this one?
借此机会向各位玩家展示由我们才华横溢的月朗团队所制作的第一款游戏《Karma the Dark World》。
Don't just hang out there, my guy.
这是一款第一人称叙事驱动类的心理恐怖游戏，玩家将扮演利维坦思想局的任务干员丹尼尔，他的主要任务目的是
Respectfully, hell no.
调查事件的真相。玩家将在2个不同的世
Looks
界
like it's still work in
去
progress.
体验完全不同的
Okay.
情绪和故事。一个是在反乌托邦的现实世界，你将了解到扭曲、压抑、毫无人性的
Reminds you of
生活观
something. Yeah, you know.
另一个是用记忆所构建的脑中世界，你将看见诡异恐怖的画面，但却包含了令人痛心的真相。在这个游戏中，作为探员，你需要坚守意志，效忠这座城市的掌控者利维坦公司。但直到有一天，你发现正在调查的案件发生了翻天覆地的变化。
Oh, not a twist.
你冰冷的心从此开始。
Oh, that's like the worst thing you can happen.
What have I done?
这就是《Karma the Dark World》，一个你从没有体验过、带有浓厚电影风格的反乌托邦游戏。如果你想要了解更多关于这个故事的最后的真相，请访问我们的网站 Karma Dark World。
Oh yeah.
我们会第一时间告知你试玩
Yeah.
时间。最后，请大家享受预告片。
Enjoy the game and enjoy life.
My prosthetic!
This is low-key, I imagine Amazon warehouse. You know? That's so cool.
I will echo.
How do you follow up making 2 of the best indie games of all time? Make 50 more. That's what's happening with UFO 50. This is from the team at Mossmouth, who made Spelunky and Spelunky 2. It's as if you took the modern design sensibilities of today and went back in time and made an entire console worth of retro games. And it's coming so soon.
I'm into it.
Hi, I'm Derek. I'm John, and we're part of the team of indie developers working on UFO 50, a collection of 50 games.
You heard that correctly. That's 50 brand new games.
Man, I'm whipping so much more ass than last night. Hell yeah. You got a feel for it. I'm gonna buy this immediately. Doing 3 tutorials and knowing the buttons helps.
First and foremost, these are not mini games. Some of the games are smaller, like arcade-style games. Others are
wow.
with expansive worlds to explore. But every single game is a complete experience from its opening title screen to its ending credits.
There's a story that connects all these games too. We invented a fictional company called UFO Soft that developed these games for a fictional 80s game console.
This rules.
This company's history spans from 1982 to 1990, and the games get more technically advanced as the years go on. And as
Yeah,
you
big Game &
explore
Watch
the
vibes.
timeline,
Yeah,
you'll find that
absolutely.
Some games have sequels or recurring characters.
This is such a cool fucking idea.
The limitations of the hardware. We devised a strict 32 color palette as well as audio restrictions to make you feel like you're in the world of UFO 50, no matter which game you're playing.
Oh, I love this idea.
But one area where we didn't limit ourselves is in the game's designs. We were happy to build on modern game design and genres, and we strived to make sure that each game felt like a unique experience. Our goal isn't just to remind you of a bygone era, it's also to provide 50 fresh experiences.
Brian's gonna love this golf game.
UFO Soft was a company that was ahead of its time.
All of the games are unlocked from the start, so you can explore the collection in your own way.
Yo.
Every game's not going to be everyone's favorite, but figuring out which games you like is part of the fun. With so much variety, you're sure to find something to get lost in, whether you prefer fast-paced action games or thinky strategy games.
Oh.
And we all have fond memories of going to a friend's house and browsing their game library for something to play together. So half of UFO 50's games have multiplayer, either co-op or versus.
Incredible.
Needless to say, UFO 50 has been in development for a long time. But today, we're very excited to finally announce a release date.
That's right. UFO 50
Is that a picture of Jackie
is
Chan
coming to
in the
Steam
back?
on September 18th.
Right? Be amazing for my friend who stopped gaming around Super Mario World.
Please find our Steam page and wishlist the game so that you can be notified when it comes out.
Fuck. Can I? Yeah, I can. Yeah, listen, I can be on Steam and watch
Developer
this.
of this next game should be a pretty familiar face, so it should be no surprise what they've cooked up. But nevertheless, it's still a world premiere.
Yes.
So take it away.
Add to my wish list. Fucking yes. Oh, Cozy Grove 2! Cozy Grove 2! Camera's on the character, even the P side almost perfectly. Hell yeah. I really liked the idea of Cozy Grove 1. I dug what was going on. I just didn't stick on it. You know? That's my own fault. Yeah, because it's a Netflix game now.
Hi everyone, I'm Dave Ettery, the co-founder and studio manager of Spryfox.
I picture the poster art, know nothing about it. Feels like there's a real wave of those life sim cozy games all at once.
We hope you enjoyed the worldwide premiere of Cozy Grove Camp Spirit. We're really grateful to be a part of Day of the Devs alongside so many creative and inspiring developers. We started Spryfox 14 years ago with the goal of making the world a happier place.
Spryfox rules.
Game we're launching since we became part of Netflix. That's allowed us to focus all of our energies on making this game as delightful and meaningful as possible.
I always forget Netflix has games. They don't do a good job of telling you.
Of any kind. We feel really lucky.
And it's only available on mobile.
Camp Spirit takes place on a
so
where you'll assist an unusual assortment of troubled but insanely cute ghostly bears.
Don't say insanely cute. Come on, man.
Unfold through your interactions with them. It's a spooky but heartwarming life sim game where your small daily acts of kindness advance the story.
We want Cozy Grove Camp Spirit to be a game that you can come back to at your own pace.
Cozy Grove was really well designed.
We want it to be a game that brings
I also don't play mobile games, so that doesn't like they're investing really hard in the mobile market.
With you forever because the characters really make you care.
Which is
Cozy Grove Camp Spirit is
smart ultimately because the mobile market is huge. But it also means that all of these games are only on mobile.
Are you a dog lover? Then you'll be super into our next
yes.
title.
Hi, Lauren.
I'm more into cats, but this game is just so cute, I can't help but be into it. Enjoy this teaser from Studio Tolima and publisher Don't Nod, featuring a puppy and their person.
Hey, hello everyone. My name is Ben. I'm the founder and creative director at Studio Tolima. We're a small indie studio based in Brussels, Belgium, and we are working on our first title, Koira.
Oh, the art is so cute.
Koira is a narrative game where you wake up in a snowy forest and encounter a small puppy who got trapped.
If I know anything about Netflix, every bright, enthusiastic, creative enters into arrangement with them definitely always has a great time.
Koira's house.
Games with mobile only feels like a slight missed opportunity just because some of them would benefit from a bigger screen. Just build a little launcher that, you know, that requires a login or, I don't know, figure something out with your life.
Character and animal in the forest is voiced by a different instrument. And you can use their voice to interact with the world, to activate ancient statues, to speak to whimsical animals, and to earn the trust of the puppy.
Yeah, I'm hopeful for these Netflix games things, but also
with these you can solve puzzles.
Do you know what I mean? Like, but also,
for example, by playing fetch, building snowmen, or my personal favorite, playing hide and seek. As they journey through the winter wonderland, they encounter obstacles, they share laughs, and they save other woodland creatures. But if winter is magical, it's also dangerous. And they are not alone in this forest. Mysterious hunters are lurking around and following them. Our goal with Koira is to create a universal tale which focuses on the emotional journey. We want to create a game that is as immersive and intuitive as possible. It's a game without any text nor dialogue. The whole story is brought to life through expressive hand-drawn art, frame-by-frame animation, and a beautiful original soundtrack. Let yourself be carried away by the magical and serene atmosphere of the forest. Contemplate and play at your own pace. We can't wait to share more with you. So if you'd like to be one of the first one to hear about what we're up to and our upcoming demo, please head over to our Steam page to wishlist the game. Thanks again.
I'm just gonna have to scrub through this again and wishlist everything that looks cool.
I love a good puzzle game, especially one with a really elegant design that evolves as you play. Better yet if it's got a beautiful art style or a captivating narrative to pull you through. Well, this game has all of that. This is Arranger from indie supergroup Furniture and Mattress.
Hola, soy Nico Recabarren de Mendoza, Argentina. Hace un tiempo hice un juego de puzzles multipremiado llamado Ethereal, junto con Tommy Batista. Desde entonces hemos estado trabajando
I haven't heard of that.
Mucho más ambiciosa, junto con nuevos amigos. David Hellman, cuyo arte expresivo seguramente recuerdes por Brave, y Nick Sander.
Nick
Que con su
Sander!
humor y creatividad probablemente te ha hecho soltar más de una
Shouts to
risa
One Up.
con Carto. Con nuestra visión
Shouts to
creativa
One Up
compartida,
fam.
Queremos traerles algo que se sienta fresco y ligero. Ojalá les guste este nuevo vistazo a Arranger, a Role Puzzling Adventure.
I love it.
In Arranger, you play as Gemma, a slightly chaotic young woman who's looking to venture out beyond the overly cozy confines of her hometown. Always been a bit of a misfit, which isn't helped by the strange way that she moves through the world. As she moves, objects on the same row or column move with her. And if she gets to the edge of the gameplay grid, she loops around to the other side. We use this core set of mechanics in a wide variety of interesting ways throughout the adventure, never hesitating on any one idea for too long, to keep things feeling breezy, playful, and respectful of your time. The entire game world exists on a sprawling, interconnected grid, on which you'll find towns full of lovable weirdos to chat with and advance the story.
Who doesn't love lovable weirdos?
Wilderness spaces to navigate, full of optional puzzles and exciting
I think I've heard a game express a desire to be respectful of my time. It's a thing that is gaining popularity in the game dev space, especially among indies.
Or through. Told through expressive comic-style cutscenes.
And I think that's a hard goal to
Gemma on her journey of self-discovery.
Lock in.
Heading out beyond the walls of her town, she soon discovers a beautiful, inspiring world.
I want this game with realistic graphics, all the visual horror this would create. Hard, sure, but also good. Yeah, no, good design ideal. Really difficult to lock in 100%.
And find a place to fit into it? Find out in a new type of role puzzling game when a Ranger launches on July 20th.
That's another Netflix games.
There's never been a bigger red herring than the developer name Cozy Game Pals, because their idea of cozy is a little twisted. Here's your world premiere first look at the very first release from Blumhouse Games.
Oh, I saw a TikTok about this. This looks great.
Amy?
This looks great.
Do you see anyone? Nah, it's totally empty. I hope the board looks as creepy as I imagine. Let's go. With hands entwined and hearts aligned, we seek the realm of the undefined. Don't worry, Viv.
So you don't fuck with the Ouija board.
If any ghosts actually show up, I'll protect you. I've got to get out of here. Where did you go?
Jalen!
Amy!
Oh, we played the demo for this.
I'll save you.
Oh, I forgot we played the demo for this.
Don't worry, Viv. Everything is going to be
I wonder what the game's pacing is with this very punched up cinema trailer. It's slower.
so happy.
It's very
A few months ago,
Silent Hill
this next game
2.
appeared on the interwebs out of nowhere. It mystified us. It seems like a novelty at first. But
Yeah, I
then
played
you
the I
realize
played
just
the
how
demo for
profound
this.
Its mechanics and rendering engine are. From Crescent Moon Games and Those Dang Games, this is Screenbound, a game.
Hey guys, it's Josh Precison, and I'm the game director of Screenbound. Today we'll be talking with Kyle McKeever, who's
I thought so. The trial's kind of blown.
We'll be talking about the game's mechanics, how it started, and how it's going.
Hi, my name is Kyle McKeever, and I am the developer of Screenbound. And Josh, you and I have been working together on Screenbound for a couple months now. Do you want to talk about the idea of how Screenbound came to be?
So I was watching a video of someone playing a Game Boy, and I don't know why it came to mind exactly, but just seeing the image of someone holding a device in their hand with an environment in the background and something happening on the screen made me think, how could you link this all together into a game where you're playing on the screen and you've got a 3D environment and they're both linked? It started with a little prototype of just a character holding the device, having an endless
This is a funny idea. This is
as seeing it in 2D and 3D.
And then the other part of it was the controls from the prototype. They weren't set in place.
I think we were having this problem where you're exploring this world, but only facing forward, and you can move side to side, but you're only looking in front of you. So at first we're like, okay, maybe we can just do a 180 so you can at least go backwards, because we were constantly moving forward in 3D space. So we tried that. That felt a little weird. And then at that point I was like, you know what? Since most of the games out there that people are familiar with are first-person shooter games, why don't we try FPS controls? And then you implemented an FPS controller and kept the 2D essentially the same, and for some reason it just miraculously worked.
Yeah,
So
this is cool.
That you use in Screenbound is a quantum device. How that works in the context of the game is that the 2D world that's presented on the screen is actually projecting an environment as a 3D world, which is also how it works in the level editor, because the level editor is 2D, and once you finish your level or you're finished working on it, it actually builds the entire 3D geometry out and creates a 3D world.
Being able to see the level editor, like the actual software they use, is cool as hell.
Both dimensions are equally important, and you have to be paying attention to both to get anywhere in the game, because first of all, the enemies are in 2D. So if you're walking along in 3D and you're not looking at the screen, you're going to die probably within 5 to 10 seconds because you're going to be hit by an enemy. You're going to see some distortion effect on the screen, and that's where like the 2 dimensions meet, and you're going to get pushed back and you're going to lose some health from your battery. But immediately you're going to realize that you can't play one or the other dimension. You have to be paying attention to both.
When I'm testing and developing, if I lose track of the 2D side, I'm always running into enemies. And that's how you die. The biggest risk in 3D is literally falling. It's pretty clear cut though, because everything translates fairly one-to-one. If there's like pixelated grass in the 2D world, there's gonna be grass in the 3D world. Same with trees.
Yeah, all that stuff crosses over, except some of the puzzle elements or some of the things you only see in 2D or you only see in 3D, like the fan.
Yeah, you kind of solve puzzle elements more so on the 3D side, but then you survive threats by focusing on the 2D side.
Yeah, this looks cool. I dig this concept. What a fucking cool idea.
Our next game takes what you might consider a dream job and adds a heap of dread. You play as a zookeeper tending to animals, except
Jesse, this one's for you.
Terribly wrong.
This one's for you.
Developed by an international team at Clapperheads, this is Zoocosis, and I promise you've never seen giraffes like this before.
I hope you've never seen giraffes like this before. Jesus.
They're cute. I don't.
I'm always happy when games mess with the meaning of Euclidean space.
Each of you has your favorite animals. But do you know what happened here at night behind closed doors? I'm Valentin Shukin, the lead game designer of the Zoocosis game, and I invite you to become a night zookeeper.
Oh, are you finally awake? Good. Get up. It's time to get to work.
I think I've seen a tease of this from you and Brian. Yeah, there's been trailers for this one for a little bit.
You have nothing to worry about.
Perfectly timed. What a good trailer.
What was that? There's something in the works that you're not ready to know about yet.
The plot of Zoocosis was written in the best traditions of the thriller and horror genres. We aim to create a dark atmosphere resembling the works of Hans Giger, Lovecraft, and Edgar Allan Poe. We achieve this through lighting placement, color correction, textures, and environmental props.
This is our mobile veterinary station. Here you'll be mixing medications for our animals.
Are they sick?
Well, they can be. We need to closely monitor the health of the animals. We have some quite rare specimens.
The mutation, the parasite, and the infection that's happening to these animals, it's kind of like reprogramming their biology.
The captions struggle with accents. Yeah, I really wish these pre-recorded showcases got better about captions. That's maybe my biggest complaint is, you know, live captions are what they are, but this is all pre-recorded. It would be trivial for someone to go through and, you know, give everything a double check.
Try to fight you.
I remember more frightening drive in my life, going up to New Hampshire and seeing watch for moose signs.
The concept of
You're like, what do the moose do? Why do I?
Of each animal having their own unique design in their mutation.
There also will be many endings in the game. Each of the endings depend on the choices made by the player during the game. Planning out all the endings was quite challenging. We dedicated a substantial amount of time structuring the paths and dialogues into a unified framework to ensure seamless functionality.
Every zookeeper is entitled to a service car. This one's mine. If you perform well tonight, you'll get one in the morning. What's your wife? Should I tell her you're staying here for the night? Keep in mind, I'll lock you in until morning.
No problem.
Your main goal will be to save the
This guy!
infected ones that have
This fucking guy!
Save them and save yourself.
Working in a zoo at night would be legit terrifying without it being fun. Yeah, just regular zoo. Just a regular night zoo.
Wishlist it on Steam and follow us on social media. Thank you so much for the support. See ya.
Why are you so jumpy?
The guy's like the human version of AI, just like, why are you so jumpy?
Game. Except not quite. Because see, in While Waiting by Optilusion Games, waiting is always an option, but not the whole story. And that's what I like about our next title. It's more than meets the eye. See what mischief you can get up to while waiting.
Hi everyone, I'm Dom, the founder of Optilusion Games. We're a game studio based in Irvine. Today, I'm thrilled to reintroduce our latest game, While Waiting.
Scary at night and your lizard brain is wired to fear glowy eyes at night. The night is scary.
While Waiting is a game about waiting for things to happen, waiting for the bus, waiting for the traffic, waiting for the line to move. Follow our main character Adam as he waits his way through the various scenarios of everyday life.
This is great.
Maybe you want to be a well-behaved kid and embody good old-fashioned patience. Or perhaps you want to get up to a little tomfoolery. Or maybe a lot of it. For people who really want to do something, you can find your own way to kill the time. We also have prepared a list of meaningless challenges to help you with it.
You ever seen those How to Be a Good Boy pamphlets from India, I think? No.
If they're too hard, or maybe not your cup of tea, that's okay. We also have a very, very helpful fidget button, specially designed for you. Just press it.
That rules.
Over 100 hand-painted levels, each chock full of mini-games, fun little interactions, Easter eggs, and things you should definitely not try in your daily life.
Oh, it's so...
Adam, though, he's a tough little guy. Get to know his family, his friends, and his victims as you follow Adam's life from birth to death with every mundane thing in between. But do remember, your goal is to wait, nothing else.
Oh, this is very funny. This is good.
Add to waitlist on Steam. Wishlist.
During the selection process, this next game really caught my eye. It's got cyberpunk vibes, horror vibes, ghost vibes, all the vibes. With this game, Toronto-based developer Rocket Adrift really captured something unique.
Let me just sit up here. Hello?
Psychroma is a cyberpunk horror game. One of the concepts that we wanted to really emphasize was identity, what it means to be who you are, and how horrific it might be if that was stripped from you.
Future game show. Oh, yeah.
The protagonist.
Gosh, why is this so long? All right, we're gonna pause. I'm gonna find future game show. This is just gonna be a bunch of nested presentations. This is gonna be hell in editing. Okay, we got 10 minutes. We'll finish this.
As amnesia, you don't know who you are.
We'll finish this one. It'll give me a clean edit.
Of losing yourself.
But thank you for the heads up poke.
It should be the one thing that can't be taken away from you.
We wanted to set
This looks sick.
into a kind of cyberpunk future. We were really interested in the paranormal concepts
That seems bad.
and the more grounded future technology. Cyberpunk has a lot of themes that fit well with the story that we wanted to tell. The idea of what makes humans human, having your environment really impact who you are and what you're dealing with, this kind of dystopian future. That's kind of horrific.
Jones, you good?
In our main character, Hayes, we also decided to make them non-binary and biracial. Part of that is what creates a rift in their ability to connect with other people. And so Psychroma was a great way for me to explore that part of myself. And not being black enough for the black community and obviously not white passing. And I've never really been able to explore that or really talk about that openly until now, I think. We like to write from our own perspectives, and I feel like that's really helpful for a certain kind of player that's looking for that in their narrative-driven games. It really is amazing to see people interact with the media you made and get it. For anyone else out there that's looking to make impactful indie games,
This art rules. This seems neat as hell.
When you get that game into someone's hands, there's nothing else like it, and for me, it's way worth it.
Yeah.
It's time
Let's finish this up.
to get cozy. And this game is about as cozy as it gets, because it's about houses. Just not quite in the way you'd expect.
Oh man, is this building relationships?
This is building relationships.
สวัสดีครับ
Perfect.
ชื่อธนัท ปุษยางกูลครับจากกรุงเทพมหานคร and I'm here to show you probably the most stupid game you'll see all day today. It's a silly adventure game where you play as a house.
I love this.
Date. And it's called Building Relationships.
I love it. Listen. I need to say, yeah, that was perfectly timed. Thank you for this blessing.
In this
Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, it's wonderful. No, this is perfect.
You'll be exploring the area, moving around just like a real house.
This is video games, baby. I love this.
Here's a bunch of wacky structures you can meet, like Mint, who's a friendly apartment, here to help introduce you to the others. Or Millie, who's this tall windmill that might just step on you if you ask them nicely. You'll also find these Chesters hiding around the island. They're not looking for a date, they're in a very complicated polycule.
Oh.
They'll help you unlock new abilities like jumping. If you're looking for a break, there's a bunch of fishing spots around the island.
That's it.
Though the local wildlife might not be what you expected.
You fish cars. Yeah. Oh my god, I love video games. God, I love video games.
Looks like there's a few questions on stream. Let me take a look. Is this a dating sim? Not exactly. There's some dating elements, but the story all takes place in one day. So
This has a demo. Oh, I'm gonna play this. Oh my god, am I gonna play this demo? Oh my god. I forgot it's.
Proud of me. No. Can you have sex in the game?
I forgot it's still this scary.
But there is some plans for DLC because
T,
just like in
hello?
real life, you have to pay extra for that.
T, hello?
An unexpected adventure awaits in building relationships.
T, how is your
Wishlist
stream?
now on Steam.
I forgot we're on the scared alerts.
Man, what am I doing in my life?
I forgot we had
Last
scare
summer, the
alerts
devs
set up.
featured a little-known game that celebrates the everyday and turns it into something therapeutic. It became an
Ivory
absolute
Lullaby,
hit, and
hello.
we're so happy to world premiere their
Animus,
latest
hello.
DLC.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, for June we're doing scary games,
Hello, I'm Annie.
and I forgot to put the regular alerts
Here we
on
are,
for
working
today.
hard, finding stars for a little to the left. It's a game where you solve puzzles by organizing.
T, how was your stream? What were you getting up to?
That there are different ways to arrange things.
Yeah, we're watching a bunch of the. We just finished watching the Wholesome Direct. I'm so hyped. We just finished the Wholesome Direct, and we're finishing Day of the Devs. We're finishing Day of the Devs. We've been watching showcases all day today. So many games. My wish list is so tired.
There are 33 new levels and
Thank you for the shout out for T.
levels to unlock.
Y'all go give T a
Some
follow.
levels have up to 5 different ways to solve them.
What
In total, there are
You're so hyped for everything.
stars to discover.
What are you most excited about?
Items that fold,
Watch it on Monday. The wish lists are gonna be long.
and bounce. We've got
Yep.
massive organizational puzzles.
I've still got a bunch of other stuff to watch.
There's
Oh, this
a
looks
lot to be
great.
excited about, but the best thing of all might just be more cats.
Oh, this looks really good. I gotta get Aaron to play a little to the left.
Seeing Stars, available June 25th.
But yeah, hi everybody. If you don't know me, my name is Matt Calder. I'm a Christian here on Twitch. I play a lot of different stuff: indie games, retro games, horror games.
You'll delve into ancient ruins, and thanks
Sometimes
to a
I stream on the
strange
weekends 'cause
time
we
loop affecting the island
watch
you're on,
stuff.
You'll have plenty of time to explore every inch.
My name is Dwight Davis.
I'm
and the
talking
sole
over all
developer
these people. I'm
behind
so
Hello
sorry.
Again, which is a game about being trapped in the world's coziest time loop.
This does look cute.
And Hello
I'm gonna
Again
play so many
plays a
demos.
diligent
Gosh, I'm gonna be so
postal worker
busy.
Who was assigned the task of delivering a package to a remote island. One shipwreck later, you awaken stranded on the island and trapped.
I'm super hyped for
inside
Discounty.
an
Discounty looks so good. Discounty looks very good.
Core pillars of Hello Again are exploration.
So many of the games looked
conversation,
good.
and puzzle solving.
So many of the games looked good. Guys who unlocked Kezu? Hell yeah.
Lots of strange locations and phenomena. So a lot of your experience will consist of walking around and filling your journal with observations. As you explore, you'll discover that everything runs on a clock. From the weather, to the tides, to the ancient
And so many more buggies. I love that you have like that's your thing is getting all the buggies.
As you play,
It's so fun. I like you have your own thing going on. You have your own unique thing. That's very fun.
Since the Islanders have no idea that they're bound to a time loop, you can use your ever-expanding knowledge to help and/or manipulate that.
A tier 1 buggy's doing. You know, it's trying. It's trying. I'm not mad at it. It's trying very hard.
So, in short, what happens when you mix the gameplay and mechanics of Outer
Just like my
Wilds
laptop.
with the vibes of Animal Crossing and the small town feel of Groundhog Day? The answer is Hello Again.
I'm gonna play this.
In 2025.
If there's a demo, I'm gonna play
Our
this.
next title, Tom the Post Girl, is a narrative adventure game by Zurich-based studio Oopsie Daisies. And aptly named, as Tom, our main character, has plenty of oopsie daisies of her own in this game. It has a twisted sense of humor and offers choices that'll leave you wondering, should I have done that? Yeah, it's probably fine. If you're looking to connect with your inner voyeur,
That's how the entire demo went. I was like, I don't know if I am.
Daisies, a small studio from Switzerland, and we are here to present you our debut title, Tom the Post Girl.
This demo was a lot of fun. This demo was a lot of fun. Snail. It wasn't accidental. Snail homicide. Snail homicide, please. Snail manslaughter. She has to. You gotta peek. You gotta peek. You gotta.
accompany Tom on her duties delivering packages to the deranged villagers.
Totally not downloading on your channel demo. I'm gonna play it when stream is over.
Discover a great deal, perhaps too much, about the locals. Her approach, although controversial, is highly effective, intense and obsessive stalking.
Oh.
As you'll follow her, you'll
We didn't see
witness
the-
a
oh,
wide
man.
variety of scenes, each more disturbing and chaotic than the last one. But is that really gonna stop you from continuing to do so?
Quite the opposite.
Is that chapter called Arson?
We were inspired by the Little Red Riding Hood, which you can recognize in the main protagonist, Tom. We then used her curiosity and exaggerated it to the max, turning her into a stalking post girl.
We had a lot of fun creating this very strange, unique, hand-drawn environment for you to explore, and hope that you'll also enjoy stalking around in it.
I love it. Yeah, the demo for this was great. Sold me on the game super hard.
We're calling to all fans of creepy cute narrative games.
If you're curious to follow the development of Tom, make sure to stalk us on social media.
And of course, wishlist the game on Steam.
Wishlist the game.
This next game is based in Jakarta, and it's full of lots of life stuff. Happiness, sorrow, music. It's called Afterlove EP, and it's awesome.
Hello.
Afterlove EP is
My name
awesome.
is Sasha, and I'm the lead narrative designer of the upcoming narrative game, Afterlove EP.
That game's gonna be heavy. That game won't be heavy.
It's about a musician in Jakarta who hears the voice of his girlfriend after her death.
Come on, Nama, get up!
This game was good, was rough at the same time. It is exactly how you would expect this sort of game to be.
This game was the golden child of my best friend, the late Fahmi Hasni, who sadly passed away in March 2022. And I know how much he loved this project, and he would.
I'm glad they were able to get this
So we
done.
are more than honored to pick up the torch and continue his legacy. Fahmi loved Jakarta very much. I'm always the introvert side of our friendship duo, and he was always the one who took me to all the wonderful places in Jakarta I used to never know about, and most of those places made it into the game, like the places where he loved ramen, or where he would get his coffee, or like where he would meet his friends, or music. And I've enjoyed exploring those places in the game like we used to do.
Yeah, this is.
We've had the pleasure of working.
I don't think I'll play this on stream. We did the demo. I think the demo is. I'm very excited to feature the demo as part of Loot and Ericon and all of that. But
Sorry, I can't really help fangirling about them. Like, they are so good.
great game, totally worth a play. Just an emotional roller coaster. Absolutely.
Including the music Rama plays in the rhythm game. We're also really happy to be working with our main artist, Soyatu. Soyatu has breathed life into our characters with his very distinctive art style, and also his love.
The art for this
the
is
music scene.
fantastic. Like, it stands out so well.
We expect it to be released around October this year. So please bear with us a little longer, and thank you so much for your support.
We all need a good mystery to unravel, and the team at European developer Caligram Studios aims to please with their upcoming game Phoenix Springs. In this neo-noir adventure, you'll search for your lost brother while navigating a captivating world with one of the most striking color palettes I've ever seen.
Hi, I'm Jigme Oiza, co-founder of Caligram Studio, and it's my pleasure to introduce you to our mystery adventure game Phoenix Springs.
When I finally find him,
Oh, yeah, okay. I keep. You gotta learn the names, right? This game looks sick. Yeah.
As Iris Dormer, a reporter whose search for a brother leads her to this beautiful yet eerie desert oasis named Phoenix Springs.
It is a beautiful place to explore. Life is slow. The air is clean. Secrets are kept. But should I stop looking for answers?
We call it a modern point-and-click game. It feels like one of the classics of the 90s that we know and love, but the key difference is that you don't hold objects in your inventory. What you have instead are thoughts and concepts and ideas, like a detective pinboard, and you have to connect them with the world around you to mention them in conversations in order to progress.
That's a cool idea. That's a cool modern idea. I like that. Oh, that's probably bad. That's, you know,
I've been in development for 7 years now. We're a small team of 3, and one of the biggest challenges was trying to crack the art style, which is a combination of 3D and traditional 2D hand-drawn animation and illustration.
This looks great.
Over the last year, we've been incredibly lucky to be able to take the game on the road.
I think there was a demo for this.
Southwest Sydney, the London Games Festival, or IndieX in Lisbon, where he won the award for Best Art Direction. But really what we saw, the value of these events like Day of the Devs, it's not just being able to get the games in front.
Hate it when the games get hungry for blood.
Developers, especially in small teams, might be
just something takes your blood and you're like, I don't, that feels bad. I don't like that. I don't like that thing has my blood now.
The game is set to release on September the 16th, 2024 on Steam, so you know what to do. And in the meantime, on behalf of the whole team, thanks again to Day of the Devs, and we really can't wait to welcome you all into this little world that we created for you.
Road 96.
You can have some of my blood to replace it if you want. I don't.
11 Memories Retold.
I know.
Developer DigixArt out of France has had a pretty prolific run, and we're so very proud to world premiere their very next game. Spoiler alert, it has a lot of water.
Hi everyone, we are Audition Ayub from DigixArt.
Here is the project that we've been working on for the past 3 years since Road 96.
We are really excited to present to you our new game.
Has it been 3 years since Road 96? Good lord.
And enjoy the show.
Welcome to Pleasureland, my friend. Best place to... Wait, you look familiar. Welcome to Pleasureland, my friend. I'll introduce you to the joys of this amazing place. You okay? You're not gonna die, right?
Yes, the bastard! You'll learn what it costs to steal from Oben.
I hope it's the right one.
They have the same clothes.
Wait, that's not the thief. But it was your friend who did it, right? I made the mistake. You want to talk to me? Get on your knees first. Bastard! You won't get away with it! Your friend escaped with my Ozen, and now you'll pay for it.
What's happening? When they say friends, what do you mean? I'm curious about this.
With Day of the Devs, our mission has always been to celebrate the creativity, diversity, and magic of video games.
We strive to give a voice to emerging and underrepresented talent and to connect players with developers and their games.
For more than 10
This ambition
years,
is, yeah, I'm
games at in-person events, and our
I'm
digital
very,
showcase have been watched
like,
by tens of millions of fans globally.
Huh.
Yet, it's all been completely free. Free admission for attendees, free to watch our streams, and free for developers to participate.
It's common for developers to pay many thousands of dollars to be involved in other showcases and events.
But Day of the Devs has never charged developers to participate, and we never will.
When I play and get caught, I'll say it's Matt's fault.
Sponsorships and charitable contributions from people like you.
Yeah, I gotta sign up for the charity thing.
But we're not gonna lie, these events and shows cost
I have to. I love Day of the Devs so much.
To everyone who has supported us all these years. But for Day of the Devs to continue, we're going to need ongoing support.
So please, if you love discovering new games and supporting emerging developers,
if you would like for us to keep on shining.
Oh yeah, this game, right.
Especially if you are in a leadership position at a studio, publisher, or platform,
and have budgets that you can tap into,
then please consider donating to Day of the Devs.
Without your donations, without your sponsorship.
Yeah, they're 501c3 now, so.
And remember, we're official 501c3 nonprofit organization.
That's what I said. That's what I said, Greg. Please, come on.
To find out more and make a donation, head on over to dayofthedevs.com
or email sponsorships@dayofthedevs.org.
Thank you so much for your continued support.
I would love to go to one of these. It would be so cool to see. It also.
Stay tuned.
Is that Tamir? It also makes me so stressed to see those events and fucking nobody's wearing a mask at all.
And corporate sponsors, we could not do this without you. And here's a list of all the amazing companies that have supported us in 2024 so far.
Just let Matt be ready.
If you email us today. Founding sponsors, Double Fine Productions.
Listen, more people should pay me for things, and I don't mean like y'all. I mean like people should pay me for things.
Idea Xbox, Maximum Games, Netflix Games, Nighthawk Interactive, Panic, PlayStation, Pop Agenda, Sabotage Studio, Studio
Hell yeah.
HR, Summer Game Fest, UFO 50, Exola, Blumhouse.
That UFO 50, I gotta make sure Brian knows about that. I think Brian's gonna love that game.
Thanks to our guy Dose One for providing beats, interludes, musical poetry.
Hell yeah.
Yet again for Day of the Devs.
Let me
we could not make
go to this Bandcamp. Hang on.
Fantastic and cool and vibey without your stuff, man. You're a genius. Check out his stuff. Dose One. If you love this program and you want to support us, sign up for our email blast at dayofthedevs.org. We do lots of events and showcases throughout the year, and that's the first place to find out about stuff. Stay tuned after this program for a pretty awesome musical performance. You don't want to miss it.
Oh. We might skip the musical performance for DMCA purposes,
Thank you so much
but
for watching. Thank you, Jeff Keighley, for having us. Thank you for the developers for making these amazing games. Thank you to the curation committee for finding them. Thank you to all the sponsors who helped make Day of the Devs possible. And most of all, thank you to you.
What happened?
Brian!
Brian!
Have a great day, and thanks
Brian,
for
thank you for donating
donating
$25 to Trans Lifeline. I really appreciate that, buddy. Thank you. We are almost to... Okay, yeah, we're not gonna watch the musical performance for DMCA purposes, just sake of argument. But I encourage all of y'all to go check out Day of the Devs video directly, and check it out because music from Cocoon ruled. So I should look if I can get music from Jacob Schmid for stream. Because that would always be fun. But yeah, that's it. We did it. Whoa. Ionic, thank you for donating $10 to Trans Lifeline, officially putting us over $200. We're almost the goal. And that's amazing. I set a really modest goal because I was like, hey, if we get to 250 is great. You know, 250 is a great amount of money. And I appreciate everybody that's donating. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for donating. You know, being able to do something with stream, being able to, you know, sort of mobilize for good. You know, not only to say, hey, look at this cool game, you should go check out and you know, put heat on something like that, but being able to make a difference, to bring, you know, awareness and knowledge to causes and things like that, is a thing that's always been important to me for streaming. And I'm not as good about it as I want to be ultimately, but I'm always trying to I'm always trying to get better about it. I'm always trying to do better and do as good as I want to, which, you know, can be difficult sometimes. But yeah, Brian, Ionic, thank you all so much for the donations. Thank you to everybody that's donated. Because I mean we're almost there, and that's amazing. Oh man, remember earlier when I said, "Oh, I'm not feeling tired." I'm feeling a little tired. I'm starting to feel it now. But that's it. We did it. We got through all the showcases. We saw so many amazing games. That's not even all the showcases. There's the Xbox thing tomorrow. There's an Ubisoft thing. There's I haven't even finished watching the Guerrilla Collective thing. I haven't finished watching Best Indie. I've more demos that I need to download. There's the Latin American Game Showcase that's happening right now. There's the Women-Led Game Showcase that's happening later. There's the Future Games Summer Showcase happening. There's PC Gaming Show. There's gonna be a lot of stuff. What I would say, keep an eye on the YouTube. Keep an eye on the YouTube. I'm gonna be playing and uploading a ton of demos over the next week. Because we're getting to Steam Next Fest is next week. A ton of games that are out for these showcases have demos that are already available. Are they new demos that you didn't stream? Yes. So going forward, at least as it is existing right now, what I'm doing right now, for July or for June, because it's June. For June, I'm not streaming any of these new demos. All of them are being pre-recorded and uploaded to YouTube. So if you look at any of the new demos from the last couple days, I have a ton that are uploaded that I need to get, rendered and put out. I have a ton that I'm planning on doing. All of those will be new, not previously streamed demos. So if you're excited about the games that you saw here today, a bunch of other games, a bunch of other demos, make sure to check out the YouTube. Make sure to keep an eye on the YouTube. All right. See you Monday, if not Wednesday. My mother's having knee surgery. Oh yeah, please take care of your mom. Please take care of your mom, Poke. Send her the best. Send her the best from us. I hope her surgery goes smoothly, cleanly, easily. And please tell her to take care and take recovery slow. That sort of thing. That sort of surgery. From what I've heard, from what I've heard people talk about, the recovery is where a lot of that gets decided. So please make sure she's able to take the time that she needs to rest and recoup. But that's gonna be it. I'm gonna go have some food and get thank you for the stream. I'm glad to have found this community. Y'all deserve the best. I appreciate it. I appreciate how many people, all the new people that have popped up the last couple months. It always means the world to me to have just people randomly show up one day and then become such a big part of the community. It really makes all of this mean so much, it's absolutely wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. Speaking of an amazing community, we're gonna go raid Stumped. Enna and Jazz are live for Pokemon for Pride. They're doing a bunch of different Pokemon stuff this weekend. They're playing Infinite Fusion. They're opening Pokemon cards. They're probably gonna do Pokerogue. They might do other stuff. I don't know what they're doing. Listen, Enna doesn't know what she's doing half the time, so I don't know what they're doing. I couldn't tell you. But you'll have a wonderful time hanging out over there. They're raising money for Stream for a Cause. I'm gonna go have some food and relax. I'm gonna go help Aaron get all of the groceries out of the car, because part of the agreement of her going to get the groceries is that I agreed I would bring up the groceries when I was done. So I'm gonna do that. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your day. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Thank you for spending time with me on this weird Saturday stream. I hope you found a game that you thought was awesome. If you're watching this on YouTube, check the playlist for more reactions, demos, other stuff. Come check out the stream live 3 times a week. But having said that, I'm gonna go chill for a little bit. I'm gonna have a nice seltzer water. I'll see everybody on Monday.